Yeah, coming off the Saturday game at North Dakota State, going in, I feel like we had a good plan going in. I think when you're playing that kind of game and you're playing them for a second time, there wasn't a lot of surprises to what we were going. And I'm sure North Dakota State feels the same way. I don't think it's a game where you're going to win coming out with a lot of new, different ideas and surprises. And we had plenty of opportunities in that game, as they did. And I think in that second half, they made a run, and then it was anyone's game to kind of close it. And we just, we had opportunities we didn't take advantage of, and they made some plays to finish, and we just couldn't close that gap in the end. So, a hard-fought game. I thought our guys really competed. I thought we did the things we needed to do to give ourselves a chance to win on their court. We just didn't make some of the plays that we needed to. Looking forward this week, as I told our guys in the locker room afterwards, as much as we hated to lose the game, we put ourselves in a position where everything's in front of us, and we've got a really good opportunity at home this week to still put ourselves in a good position going into postseason. So, let's, kind of just focus on, again, the narrow focus on having a good practice each day, and then obviously a really good South Dakota State team on Thursday. Very veteran team, guys that have been through it a lot. Just a really good, between their shooters and between the guys that they have inside, just really experienced veteran guys that have been in big games and situations before. So I know we're up for a very good opponent on Thursday, and then on Saturday with USD, I just, when I watch them play, and I you might look at where they are in the conference standings, but it's just, I think it really shows how good our conference is, because USD's got a really good roster, and they've had games where they've played really well, and I think maybe the consistency aspect for them is something that, as they've been more consistent, they've had more success, because I think they've got a really good roster. I think they do an awesome job. It's just I think it's a really good balanced league, and it's a pretty fine line where you're at in standings right now. So it's a great opportunity this week. I'm excited about watching our guys compete on Thursday, and we just gotta get them there at this point in time, right? Got to have a good practice today, and then get them to the game on Thursday.
Played South Dakota State, obviously lost in Brookings, but that was second game of conference. Team's a little different now. How do you feel like you guys are going to match up on Thursday?
I think, I feel good. I felt good about how we matched up when we went there the first time. I think it was a 7-point game with 4 minutes left, and we missed a tag, and they got a big dunk, and it kind of went on after that. We're a different team now, but so are they. I think they've kind of shortened their bench. I think they had some injuries early on they were dealing with. I think they're playing really well. The second half they just had at St. Thomas, against St. Thomas, I think it really kind of showed the team that they are. We match up fine. And it's going to come down to, those things that are hard. It's going to come down to how well we rebound. We need to get some second chance opportunities on the glass. We did a decent job of that against North Dakota State. We just probably didn't convert them to the level that we needed to there. But that's one area, and taking care of the ball is going to be another one. We've just got to value the ball and really take advantage of our possessions. And then defensively, it's inside out. They're going to go inside. And when it comes out, they've got several guys around their bigs that can shoot. So, you've got to really be ready to have great closeouts. You got to be really good helping in the post as much as you can. And when that shot goes up, we just can't give them a second opportunity. So a lot of the things that I think we've been doing well most of the conference season, we need to come out and do well in this game. We need to do that well in every game.
I know you preach one day at a time, but there's a lot on the line this weekend. So how are you going to keep your players focused when, you're talking about the league title and top seed on the line?
Yeah, we're not talking about the league title much. I mean, we're talking about having a good practice and getting ourselves ready to play. It's funny, when you're in our league right now in the Summit League, one team goes to the NCAA tournament. So it really, what you're seeded, it's great. It'd be awesome to win a Summit League championship. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's a want. And our guys want that. But I also want them to understand, we've been a team on several different occasions that have went on good runs and played really good basketball. I thought we played well enough in North Dakota State to win the game. So, I mean, you're looking at, I think we've won 8 of our last 10. We've competed most every time really hard. I like where we're at mindset-wise. The most important thing is, as this season finishes and we go into postseason play, let's be playing our best, and let's keep that focus, because the team that can win 3 in a row can get to an NCAA tournament, and I think we're one of several teams in our league that can do that. So, yeah, but I don't think we need to blow this game up bigger than what it is, because our guys they understand, and they'll be ready to get out there and compete, and we're going to have our hands full on Thursday.
Can you just talk about what Brady and T have meant to this program doing their time here?
Yeah, man, Brady's been here as long as I've been here. And he was coming with us at Northern State before I came here, and decided to come up this way when we decided to come up here. And so, like, just him and his family and that relationship, it just means a lot to us, our program. He's been a guy that you can count on day in, day out. He's been a guy that is always so willing to lay his body out there for our team. He does a lot of the things that we ask our team, the hard things, like he's up for doing those things night in, night out. Makes a lot of plays. I mean, there's games where maybe he doesn't score a lot, but you still look at the plus minus at the end and he's a plus 10. He just makes winning plays, and he makes the guys around him better, and does just an awesome job with that. So it's been awesome coaching him, and we're just really going to miss him. T, a lot the same. A guy that came in as a junior college transfer, and had to kind of come in and learn like a freshman would in a lot of ways, but with the expectations of coming in and helping right away. And he's been a guy that's been a really versatile player for us. We played him at the 4, we played him at the 5. He's gotten better, I think, from when he's gotten here to now. Like, he's really made great strides. He's really worked at it. His day-to-day work ethic's awesome. He really puts a lot of time in. And I'm really excited about watching both of these guys, these last few weeks of their career, and kind of going out, because they've been through it with us through the hard times, right? And, here we are the last week of the season, really playing for something big, and with a really good opportunity to maybe play after the conference tournament. And those two guys are a big reason why we're doing it. And they're just day in, day out, bring their lunchbox to work type of guys. And man, I love them to death. And they're just awesome guys to have in our program. They're great representatives of our program, but of our university as well. So, yeah, just hard to believe, when you've been around guys this long, all of a sudden, when that season wraps up, whenever it is, that's the last time you're going to get a chance to coach them. So it's, but hopefully that relationship, manages to stay on well after the fact.